Hellos. You know what we're here to do. At least give this one more shot. Figured one more go at it's fair enough. Then I'll probably stop doing this for a while, but one more day. One more push. One more attempt at getting tops. That's it. That's what we're doing. Taking it easy today. Because, I don't know. This is what was voted in the poll, so I guess I'm just kind of accepting it. Not that I mind. It'll just get me a good understanding of what I should talk about in the guide in terms of driving. Probably wouldn't hurt. At least in theory. I don't know if that's going to be true in practicality, but in theory, it'll be true. It's going to be a long one, though. Hope we're all having a good... What is it today? Friday? We're on the weekend. That's neat, right? We all love weekends. I mean, we're not there technically, but it's basically the weekend. And you get cow gameplay. I mean, cow, right? We all love cow, I think. Do we all love cow here, or am I just mistaken? It wouldn't really be the first time I've been wrong. This president slip off. That was not ideal. That was a lot of dirt. Yeah, this first run sucks, but it's warm-up, so it's fine. We're obviously just warming up. Yup, just warming up. Okay, Thalta. Or, what is it? The Ita? I don't know, I'm gonna go with that. I've got nothing better. Not really a competition, I'm just kind of playing. I don't think I physically could get world record. I don't really have, like, the grind for it. Cow track's already hard enough. I'm not even doing lap 3. Lap 3 NISC, because I just haven't bothered learning it. I haven't really ever wanted to. So I haven't. This is hard. I don't know if it's easier or harder than lap 2s. Yeah, I'd also need Yuki roll. I haven't ever bothered with Yuki roll. I think Yuki roll says like 0.1. If I learned endingness plus Yuki roll, I'd have like 0.5 time save at least. It's a shame that I don't know it though. I don't know it. And I don't really know if it's something I want to do, learn a whole new strat just for like a really precise new strat, but it's a new strat. I should just be happy that I was allowed to get the cow bounce. Despite this being like the slowest thing ever. I mean, we just started streaming. I'm warming up. Obviously. Again, I should just be happy I'm allowed to get to the line. Because I am going to be starting with all of the lap 1s today. And also miss the rail. Sure. I mean, yeah. The track just kind of got, obliterated. Simply. Not that that's a bad thing. Cow track's like one of the tracks that actually got like really good early. DC took a while to catch up in comparison. I think Cow's tracks, strats are pretty much, for the most part, determined really early in. I mean, not like day 1 or anything, but I think it was before patch. That's pretty much the thing. We're playing cow track today. Because what people in the Discord said we should do, so... Figured one more couldn't hurt. Get a little more cow practice before I really have to start working on this track. To some degree. It's a bit more of a chill stream. That's all. You're incredibly sleepy? Well, then go to sleep. What's stopping you? You can go to sleep, that's fine. Enjoy your sleepies. I mean, I could... I could technically just... Well... For Disc Online, I've done it before. Although I had to do a modified strat, but it is technically possible to do it. It's just even more precise than it is with like a high train speed vehicle. They're just even slower. It's weird, but it's a thing for some reason. I'm getting like the worst cow bounces. This is unfortunate. Can I at least get a good ending this time? Nope, I can get a non-existent one instead. Did you have a good nap, Avid? You know, lately I've been having a lot of nightmares. I don't know why, but just lately they've been either really weird dreams or nightmares. Making these guys trying to torture me? Is that what's going on in my head? Now that I'm having to go to the cow track guy, the one I've been struggling with for the longest time, I have to actually pull through. Unless the pull somehow changes, but I don't think it will. I have a feeling I'm going to be making Cow Guide next. The thing that's been meant to be for so long. I don't really dream of Moo Moo World Record. As much as I love Moo Moo, the track, I'm not good enough for that. I'd be content with getting tops one more time. My best chance was arguably the first time I got tops. And then I failed. I think I got like a 155 and gave up. I got to second worldwide, but Kinso was so far away that I just didn't push anymore after that. Which is a shame. I think I was the second person to ever do Tree-Nisk. That's how long I've been here on this track. I guess for comparison's sake. It's true. I am technically closer to him now than I was before. I think. Actually, it might be the same distance. I don't remember what his PB is off the top of my head. Not like that's really gonna help me right now, because I actually have to be good at the game first. You're talking about, like, speed runs, right? Knockout Tour technically doesn't have time trials, but you can speed run it. I think there's a few people out there that do that. I mean, there's people out there that speedrun normal, like, 30 tracks, so I'd imagine people speedrun Knockout Tours too. Just have to look at, like, the speedrunner website for that. They do know it's a thing. I've just never done it myself, because it's boring. And I do not care. It takes way too long, and there's way too many luck-based elements. It's just kind of not fun. It's just pointless, because I mean, if you get lucky, then you're always going to PB, pretty much. Unless you're, like, really bad. Only one trick? Darn you, Cal. You gotta get 2 tricks. I have not hit a single good lap 1 today. This sucks. You dreamt that Gyarados would be a thief. That Liam... Interesting. That is definitely an interesting dream. I don't know why you're dreaming about them, though. That's kind of weird. I don't dream about it. I don't really dream about other people. It's typically just myself. I mean, there's people in the dreams, but I don't think I've ever really not been myself in a dream. Typically just who I am. I am me. Finally a good lap 1. And I got on the rail. Today's a good day. The question is, can I miss lap 2? Nope. Had a feeling. You know, it's interesting. I guess being somebody else isn't exactly a bad thing in a dream. I just can't say I relate, because I've pretty much always been me in some form. Although I think there's been a few times where I've just been a consciousness. Like a third party. I don't know why, but I think that might be true. My dreams are weird. They've always been. Because they're dreams. Thanks, Jake, but... this is more of a pasture than a farm, to be honest. The cows are just gonna eat the crops if I plant any. They're pretty hungry. Your internal dialogue? That... I don't know if that's a good thing. It doesn't sound like a good thing. It sounds sketchy. If I had to fight myself, I don't think I'd win. I'd probably lose. I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like I'd lose that fight against myself. Isn't there like a... Didn't Super FX say something about Twin Chopper being faster on Mario Bros. Circuit? But because the track's so hard, no one else has actually used it yet? I remember seeing something about that. But like... NBC is so hard that the world record just hasn't changed. Despite Twin Chopper being faster. It's interesting to think about. People know about a thing that's faster, but no one's adapted to its lines yet, so it just hasn't been done. I just think it's interesting. That's it, that's my statement about it. I think it's interesting to think about. Why was that so bad? I thought that was pretty okay. Did I clip off-road somewhere? Okay, maybe I should race a Ghost, despite it making cuts so much harder for me. I might consider that. Gosh darn it. No trick. Actually felt like a really good lap too. Kind of annoying. Maybe next time. I could've. Although, my lap one wasn't really like that good. It was okay. It matched my lap one. Wait, you're in the top 5? I haven't looked at Bowser's Castle leaderboards lately. Or whatever track you're talking about. Only one I've really been paying attention to is Cows. It's the track I'm playing right now. Although I don't really play it much. I kind of just play it whenever I'm streaming. Cow track specifically. I'm gonna run out of funny cow jokes for the thumbnails. Then, like, what am I supposed to do from there? How else am I supposed to get thumbnail material? I can't think of any more cow jokes. Like the whole point. Oh, I see. Also language. But I see. How'd you disprove it? Curious, because isn't it faster on like the terrain turn or whatever? That's why I'm curious. I don't know, it just I feel like that makes sense. That it could be disproved, but I didn't see it, so why we ask questions. We can get answers. Learn information. That clipped dirt. That also clipped dirt, but at least it tricked. Alright, how good is this lap game? Meh. I'm not really attached to this run. 0.7 again. I need to get a run going where I get a 0.5. Then it'd be ideal. You know what? I'm kind of glad they didn't make it. Why would I want to put happy poop in the thumbnail and call it Moo Moo Meadows? That is not a cow. That is a piece of poo. It's not the same thing. I saw Optic, congrats. Nice salty reclaim. I don't know how you managed to put up with that track. That track's too hard for me now. I miss old Salty. I miss heavyweight Salty. That was my Salty. Now there's too many tricks. Hurts my head. Yeah, cow. You know what? That kind of works, actually. I don't like... I guess I just don't like lightweight tracks as much. Have I ever got... I don't think I've ever actually got tops on a lightweight track. You know, that makes sense now. Of course I wouldn't like Salty anymore, because it's lightweights. I like heavyweights. BC is a lightweight track now, but at the time it was a heavyweight track. So my point hasn't changed. Now that it's becoming a lightweight track, I can't play it anymore. It's weird, but kinda true. I can't use lightweights. It's just a skill issue. I've been molded by the midweights. I can only use mids and up. Heavyweights are just too hard. I don't know why this is like actual correlation, but there kind of is here, and it's weird. I can't draw Chi. I like heavyweights. I mean, they even got buffed. I mean, I prefer heavyweights because I like heavyweights more. I think I just like the heavyweight characters in general more than the lightweight ones. I mean, as heavyweights, you get like Rosa, Wario, Waluigi, DK, Bowser, Cow. There's just so many good, cool heavyweights. And then lightweights, you got Swoop, 2 mushrooms, sticking green fungus. Like, I'd rather be... I think the heavyweights are just cooler, in general. Might just be me, but I think the heavyweight roster is stronger than the lightweight ones. I don't have anything against the mushrooms, but in order to make my point stand more, I'm supposed to just call them mushrooms. I actually don't have any problems with Toadette, or Toad. If anything, I probably shouldn't have included them in my sample, but they're meta, so I had to include them. I just said the mushrooms are fine. I wouldn't mind, I guess. Wait, if I'm a mushroom... That just sounds confusing. I'm supposed to be a reptile who doesn't exist, and I'm supposed to also be a mushroom. This world makes no sense, man. I mean, I'd love for that to be the case, Cindy, but that can never exist. Like, genuinely. In a game like this, there'll always be one thing that's best, and it's rare to have anything else that's, you know, able to compete. Or, sorry, it's considered meta. Because meta is always defined as being one thing, and one thing only. Everything else can be, like, viable, but not meta. Therefore, people will still pretty much always use the one thing. Unless everything has the exact same stats, you're always going to find that. KO is more varied right now, from my understanding. No one really knows what the meta is over there. So everyone just kind of uses different things, which is great for that mode, but regular versus race has already been solved at this point. Because I want to either just a Super Toadette. There's no in between. Road speed, lightweight. That's the meta. If you're using anything else, you're throwing. That's what people tell you. I mean, Swoop's cool and all, but, I mean, the meta's kind of changed him. You can't really save Swoop. Even after patch, it's gonna be like the Waluigi effect from 8. People always hated Waluigi in 8 Deluxe, regardless if he was meta or not. Because he was meta for so long, people just hate seeing him. And Swoop's probably gonna have that effect for a lot of people. Hate seeing Swoop because he was meta for a long time. And was the face of a Super Sweat, you know? At least to the casual audience. I don't know if competitive players really care about that as much, but I know casuals do. I clipped off-road and didn't get a charged up. Gosh darn it. Oh, trick. I mean, the Wii meta looked... I don't know, I guess it depends. Do you like Funky Kong? If you don't like Funky Kong, you don't like Wii. That's it. I guess you can also like Daisy. I know if I played Wii nowadays, I'd use Luigi. Luigi Mach. Because he still has okay road speed, but I don't like Daisy or Funky enough. So I'd rather just use Luigi. Because he at least still gets a little bit. And he has more weight. I don't know if that matters at all, but he does. At least I think he does. I don't remember Wii secret stats off the top of my head. Gosh darn it. 8U meta? Wasn't 8U meta like Bowser and Wario and Morden? I don't remember who was meta in that. Because I didn't play it much. I just played it for fun. Never learned, like, any of the strats in that game. I just played to enjoy. Which is probably how I should be playing. But unfortunately, I'm a sweat. So I feel like most content creators in this game are sweats to some degree. They have to be. How else are you gonna get those views? Well, DNK, that's probably true. But the thing is, we're dealing with the ones that are vocal. The ones that are vocal care. There's a lot of casuals out there that really don't, but they don't say anything. The ones that you hear are the ones that care. And the ones that care, most of the time, hate meta. That's the problem. I think what you're saying is true overall. Like, most casuals don't hate meta. But there's a select minority that will scream about it. And those are the ones that are a problem. Or make it a problem. That meta isn't real, you know? Does that make sense? It's the selective minority that's just loud. I can't play this track today. Every time I make it, it's always a 0.8. I mean, I never liked Waluigi Wiggler at the time. I used Mario. Because I'm original. I don't know Yuki Roll. And isn't Yuki Roll, like, stupid hard? Isn't it, like, a one-frame trick or something? I remember hearing that's a one-frame trick. Hello, Muppet. Why aren't you asleep right now? It's really late for you. You should sleep. Sleep's good for your health. I know because I lack it. And my HP par is rapidly declining as we speak. Please be a good lap. Nope. I got a terrible exit. GG's. I can't get good lap once to save my life. Yeah, no. Pressing lap 1. And I know how this works. I only get treeness because if I get to pressing lap 1s. Now I'm gonna hit it, watch. It's gonna be very hilarious. Okay, thank goodness. I didn't want to hit it. Okay, this will be my run. I'll finally get a good lap 1 again. Okay, next run's my run. I mean, I could be Muppet. I could be welcoming, but you're never welcoming to me. You always told me to go to bed. That's why I'm telling you to go to bed. It's only fair. Darn it. Got the trick, but my alignment was completely off. Shake trick the hill? I don't think it's worth it. I still get 8 hours of sleep for the record. My sleep schedule's whack. But I get the accurate amount of REM cycles. I got those REM sleep cycles, which is probably why I have all those dreams. So my REM sleep cycles are working. Darn it. I don't know if I typically... Do I end always around 8 a.m. your time? I don't think I do. I never stay up till 6 a.m. So, that statement doesn't check out, Muppet. I think the latest I ever stay up is like 4, probably. Even then, it's because I'm like working on stuff. I edited the night for some reason. I'm weird. That's just how my brain works. Recently, not as much as you think. I really only play if I'm streaming. Otherwise, I'm kind of just editing and stuff. I mean, you can get receipts if you want, Muppet. I don't care. Did? Oh, I went to bed earlier last night. And then the previous night, it was because I was editing. The last editing update... I mean, the only time you really see me up that late is when there's an editing update posted, meaning I was editing that night. I wasn't looking at the track. Gosh darn it. Congrats on getting a better sleep schedule, Cindy. One day I'll push for that. But I guess right now I don't really mind. Kinda works better with my stream time anyway, so I don't get tired. It's rare, but every once in a while it might show up if I have a little bit of free time. Again, Muppet, you know that's not true. Now you're making a bigger deal of it than you should have. Why are you being a drama queen? Well, then you should do something about that, Cindy. Convince them to stay up later. Either that or force yourself to go to bed earlier, but that's not fun. Make them follow you. Good luck with the grind, Triple Greens. What do you mean sometimes? It's gotta be every time. You gotta make it a pattern. Make it a habit. Then it'll stick. Otherwise, it's not gonna stick. It's gotta be consistent. You gotta force the consistency. Otherwise, it's just not gonna land. You know what? I'm gonna risk my ghost. Maybe that'll help. Okay, Muppet. Same. Sure, we'll go with that. You're a mischievous monkey now. You happy? It's still the same problem. You don't need to make something way bigger than it is. We're all here to vibe. How am I supposed to vibe if I have to deal with non-existent drama? Alright, time to raise my alpha ghost again. Should be warm enough now to hopefully still be able to raise with the ghost. I guess the plus side about my ghost is that I can pretty much see my line I'm taking here every time. I held way too far left. No. What drama would you even have, Crop? You're supposed to be like the peaceful guy. Why would you want to cause drama? That doesn't sound like you. Also, we determined last time that this ghost name is Dao. Don't question it. That's just his name. It is Dao the ghost. Or basically Dark Cow. Look, we shouldn't be talking about beef next when we're playing as Cow. It's a little sensitive. I don't think Cow's gonna take that too well. I was at a point. I'm not now, but I was. That did happen. Rob, why would you give in to the audience? This isn't your audience. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Tarnish your reputation. You have some big fans here. You don't want to lose them, do you? Why are you asking for a Jake? Why is that what you want? Would that really start drama? Rob just not using Yoshi? Is that just like a thing? Rob doesn't use Yoshi, the whole world burns. Does that sound accurate? Just how it is? Is that just how I should expect things to be? I'm surprised you gave me the hop. Okay, I think I'm 0.6. No, I'm 0.5 somehow. Gosh darn it. And I actually got a good lap. Yes, clickbait. About 2 YouTubers that can't use their name as clickbait. Muppet, what work do you even do for me? Still waiting for you to deliver your part, and you haven't. This joke doesn't land if you're not even doing your part. People are waiting for that video still. I'm gonna keep going for practice. Despite this run just being ultra dead. Muppet, I'm messing with you. Obviously. I mean, the majority of you here don't. It's kinda easy being a Gecko mod. You rarely have to do anything. There are rare occasions where you have to do something. There are occasions, but they're not frequent. As the chat hype person, I didn't know that was a role. Ooh, Crop. Saying truths out here. Crop, do you edit everything yourself, or do you have editors for it? I'm curious. Imagine you edit everything yourself, right? At least I feel like you do. The stream fluffer? Ah, yes, the stream fluffer. Cindy, you say you have to make a silly joke in chat. Do you have a silly joke for us? I want to hear a silly joke. I am ready for your silly joke. I hope it's going to be a good one. I am ready to definitely laugh. Again, Muppet, I said I was messing with you. I was making a joke. I'm the silly joke? Well, that's hilarious. You made me laugh out loud. It was so funny. I don't know how the stream can keep going with jokes like that. I'm literally gonna lose it. We'll lose all sense of focus. You're 90%? What's that 10% doubt, then? Luke, it's not my job to make you laugh, honestly. If I was trying to appeal to you, this stream wouldn't exist. No streams would. Okay, that's a little mean. I retract that statement. Slightly. Well, technically I don't exist, Cindy, so I probably don't have a soul yet. I'd be concerned if they tried to tickle me. Because, boundaries, hello? I don't think I should be getting touched. Kinda weird. I mean, yeah, Crop didn't force himself into the never-ending grind of this Thon idea. Cindy might go next year? Why do you say that in the third person? Are you not Cindy? Is this the Cindy Pretendy I've been hearing about? That mythical Cindy Pretendy with, like, that massive YouTube channel? Is that the one that's going? I mean, I don't even know if I'm going next year yet. It's way too early to make that call. A lot can change within a year. Like, I'll lose so many more KO things by that point. I met a few people. I met J South, AJ. No, I don't remember everybody there off the top of my head. There are a bunch of people there. I'm not really the most social type, though. I kind of keep my space, exist, do my job. Keep my distance, never let them know your next move. That is my mindset. The Great Gecko Mod Meetup. That is definitely a way to try to phrase it. Oh yeah, that's true, I don't exist, my bad. Sorry, I know it's confusing. I mean, I can technically say I'm a winner, I still have the trophy. It's here. I won more trophies than most of the people there. Even though I don't even like to admit it half the time, I am technically more of a winner than a lot of the other people present. Despite me maybe not deserving it, but who cares? I won, so doesn't matter. Actually, I probably did deserve it. I don't know why I'm trying to backtalk myself here. Definitely was earned, and definitely is kept. How do I ban someone in person? I don't even know what you do to make that happen, unless you really just became, I don't know, did something bad. I should just bring, like, one of those, squeaky toy hammers with me as my prop, and then just have it, like, strapped to my back. Whenever I feel like I need to ban somebody, just pull it out, and then attack. They'll never know what hit them. This guy just has a deployable squeaky hammer. And no one's gonna do anything about it. Huh. Going extra tight there, loses time. GG's. Subonix, I'm doing alright. We're doing well. Yeah, let me make a good squeak noise. It'd be funny. It'd be very comedic. I mean, what other weapons would you need? It's just a squeaky hammer. That's all the firepower you'd ever need. Who needs real hammers? You can just have squeaky ones. That'll leave a message. No other hammer would do such a thing, but a squeaky hammer? Now that is powerful. That's how you truly ban someone. With the power of a squeaky toy hammer. I'm honestly surprised that made it. That felt scuffed. Alright, moment of truth. Are we on a run? Yeah, what was that, me? I missed a trick, then also jumped over the thing. That would have been like 0.4 ahead. If I don't miss that first trick, I lost at least 0.2. Yeah, me peeping this early in the stream? No way. That's not allowed. Pain. And this is why you get... This is why... Actually, I don't even know. Also, DNK, I imagine KO's becoming more popular now. I've noticed this trend for a while. But I mean, Nintendo's mostly focusing on KO right now, it feels like. At least in terms of their patches. So, it kind of makes sense that the cat would now expand to doing a KO lobby. Because of its popularity. Definitely been growing lately. I mean, why do you think I've been making rally guides? To capitalize on an interested market. Plus, I like KO anyway. Other than Warlights, but I like KO, so... That's gonna be way too wide. Got the trick, but at what cost? the moon disappears? Wait, do I just have, like, the eclipse cannon? Man. Why don't I just, like, threaten the whole world with it or something? Why am I just threatening the moon? I could go so much further. I could use the eclipse cannon. He's so strong. The actual answer is just, it's a timer till constant streams end, pretty much. That's the main thing. No, I have not, Muppet. Rachi, when have I yelled at you? Actually, when have I yelled all stream? Excuse me? I yelled? I don't remember this. I didn't know I was a yeller. The state of mind? How does that work? It's a giant space egg? You might be right. The moon is clearly a giant space egg. What else would it be? It'd make no sense as anything else. Yeah. Oh, okay, Luke. I'll compromise just for you. And because you asked so nicely, I'll just mute my mic. Then you will just get me just bashing my head into the tree cut. With, like, no commentary, because that's what you want. You don't want to hear me anymore. So just because you want me to stop talking, I'll just be quiet for the rest of the stream. Because that's what you wanted. I'm Central Time, but that's all you're gonna get. I am a Central Time enjoyer. Also, Muppet's probably correct. I don't think I could get myself to scream that loud even if I wanted to. I just don't like yelling. And also peaks the mic. That's not fun. I don't want to peak my mic. Too wide. Sadness. Cat's kind of busy doing his own things right now. I don't expect to be doing anything with him for a long time. Which is fine. I'm kind of doing my own thing right now. A solo adventure. I need to be able to make a name for myself. Because I have yet to do that. Prove myself to the world. Rather than just with the connection to the cat. I know. That's Central Time, Muppet. This is what it is. Man, that's a sensitive topic, Muppet. How sensitive is this kind of stuff? You can't just be talking about the dead cows. And I'm playing as an alive cow. That's not cool, man. Not cool. The Krusty Krab. Does Krusty Krab's food even taste good here? Like, what are their fries made of? Wouldn't they all be soggy? Who wants soggy fries? I don't want soggy fries, do you? You like soggy fries? How do you like soggy fries? No, I don't like soggy fries. I mean, yeah, everything would be soggy, but I guess we're talking about the fries first. The drinks would be soggy. That doesn't really change much, but it'll be pretty much impossible to hold cups. Because the cups will be soggy. You can't use napkins. How do you even grab the food? How wet is it? Is it wet to... If you touch it, does it just dissolve? How soggy would this food be? I don't get it. I'm confused. What meat do they even use to make Krabby Patties? They clearly use some form of meat. Who are they killing? Something's dying for that. And all this fish are eating it. Is that cannibalism? What's providing the meat? Man, this conversation suddenly started concerning me. Oh, what the Bikini Bottom residents eat. Because that doesn't seem healthy. Or at least ethical. Seems questionable to me. What? I've never had that instance where I don't clip enough off-road? Or I just don't get the charge jump? Weird. Luke, isn't this what you expect this stream? I'm supposed to be just thinking about random things? Like the whole purpose of a vibing stream. We vibe and talk about random topics. I guess in this case, the decency of Bikini Bottom residents. We Krabby Patties. They're called Krabby Patties. Does that mean they're made of crab? Does that mean Mr. Krabs kills crabs? Oh, they're meatless? And then what is the patty? I believe that, but it still doesn't explain what the patty is. I guess if it's a... I mean, it can't be meat. Even though it looks like meat. Is it a veggie burger? I didn't know veggie burgers could get that dark. Huh. Learn something new every day, I guess. The more you know. Yeah, I would have been lucky if that made it. Muppet, it's not all about you, man. Wasn't there like a restaurant chain at a point that served Krabby Patty? Like actual, supposedly actual Krabby Patties? For some reason, even though like the whole creator said that she'd never be served or something like that. I don't remember what restaurant it was, or not even a restaurant, it was like a fast food chain. But I do remember that happening. Seaweed? I mean, yeah, I guess seaweed makes sense. I don't think it was Mr. Beast. There's no way. That's not right. I'm really at a tangent, though. I don't know how people like that stuff. That stuff's really too loud. I don't like getting screamed at. And also just things moving, like, constantly. My brain likes to take breaks. I don't understand it. I know it works, but I don't understand it. It's not the kind of stuff I like. It was Wendy's? That checks out, actually. Oh, but what are you referencing? I have no idea what you're referencing right now. I'm lost. No, I ate too much grass. It'd be funny if somebody did that, Luke. Because you know how bad it gets over here. If you had to get, like, actual people who play games to do something like that, they will not stop. Especially, like, some of the really hard time trialers in the time trialing scene. I guarantee you, someone like Optic will be able to make it for, like, 48 hours at the bare minimum. Something like that. No, I hit the hay bale. I lost time. It's so over. I'm behind. This game sucks. And now I'm dead. This game really sucks. Well, Cindy, you're gonna have to, you know, survive. Are you sure you're gonna be able to survive for that long? You're gonna have to eat, but you have to be time traveling. How are you gonna get food? What's your plan? You gotta plan for this. You gotta make a plan for how you survive something like that. You don't need food? Fair enough. I'm not entirely sure. I think my best lap 1 is like a 0.4. Like a 0.42 or something. I don't remember what the exact lap split was. It was the last time I played cows on stream. So I have like 0.3 alone lap 1. I don't know about the other laps, because I can never get lap 2s on good pace. To like have an accurate sample. And I don't do ending this lap 3 currently, or starting this lap 3 currently, so there's also that. No trick. How's it going for me? I mean, I suppose I'm kind of existing at the moment. Well, I say that, but I'm also non-existent. I mean, the guide's doing okay. That's what you're interested in, but I know most people don't care. I guess I'm making a cow guide next, probably. Finally have to deal with this problem. I guess I've kind of put off, kind of not. It wasn't really because I was putting it off, it's just because I didn't know how I wanted to handle it. But now that I have knockout tour experience, I think I know how I go about it. I just didn't think I'd be able to make cow track guide as good as I think I can now. I needed experience first before tackling a track as hard as this one. Have fun being BRB. Although I don't know why you put the sun there. I don't know what that has to do with you leaving. Do not understand. Let's see, anything else that I can think of off the top of my head? Not particularly. I mean, I'm trying to get better at the game and at video making, but I guess that's obvious, isn't it? I need to be better. I'm still weak. What is that Moo Moo? Why does it look questionable to me? I don't know what's making it look questionable. For some reason, my brain's thinking it looks questionable. That burnout's also questionable. Good job, me. I know you're good at this game. Way to prove it. Why does the sun look like that? What are those circles? Why are the circles like that? The circles are not okay. They need help. Your facial expression is telling me that something's up. I couldn't trust a face like that. Well, the thing about that is, DNK... How do I want to answer this? I don't have a convenient way to do that, but also... Honestly... I mean, I've never been able to use a controller input display once to actually help me. That's not a joke. Like, I think just in general, watching controller inputs just don't do anything for me. It just feels distracting. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what it is for me. But I also just don't have a way to do that. Like, genuinely, I don't know how, and I kind of don't want to. I kind of just, like, don't really like clutter. I know it's not necessarily clutter, but it kind of feels like it is to me. I know it's a weird statement, but I've never really found help from controller input displays. I've always just learned more by doing things myself and being told what to do rather than seeing it on screen. Well, I guess in controller display form, is what I'm trying to say. It's weird, but it's just kind of how my brain works. Why am I missing the first trick but hitting the hard one? I don't get it. This could have been a 0.5. It definitely would have been a 0.5. This is the run that makes it through. I'm gonna feel very confused. I saved so much time on that shroom. I should be delaying that more. Darn it. I spoke. Like, I feel like most of the time you're not really... Unlike 8 Deluxe, where you need to do very precise angles, in this game, it's kind of just cardinal directions work. like, most of the time, unless you're soft drifting. Like, I know controller display helps some people, but for me, just hearing it's enough. There's just, like, rarely a time you're holding up left / up right, unless you already built that habit from a previous game. Because otherwise, it basically just does the same thing. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that for me. Losing so much time on that last trick. Darn it. I'd rather never be able to play handheld. I like playing with controllers that actually feel good to hold. Joy-Cons do not feel good. Yes, Luca. Moo. I think everyone prefers drifting in 8 Deluxe. But I was never good at drifting in 8 Deluxe, so I prefer those games. That's my reason, because skill issue. That is why I prefer this game's drifting. Not because it's better, but because I'm bad. I was never, like, truly good enough with that game's drifting. Like, I couldn't delay drift to save my life. It was always like you had to hold a direction. When you drift, you had to, like, input the direction, then immediately drop the stick, and then hold it again when you, like, actually land. It was really annoying, and I couldn't do it to save my life. Like, it actually saved time. My soft drifting itself was okay. It was just the act of delayed drift that I just can't do. And that loses so much time on some tracks, and that's why I could never time trial in that game. Because I was just not good at it. I like this game's movement system a lot more, too. I actually like having to do more things than just snake and drift. I like having to charge jump. Starting more complexity. There's so many applications for charge jumps. I don't know. I think I'm just always going to prefer world movement more. Because it's so much more expressive. Fire hopping's interesting. I never experienced it, so I can't really have, like, a fair opinion. It looks cool. But I imagine that would hurt my fingers. With the amount of, like, left-rights you have to do. So in a way, I'm glad they took it out for me, but it is kind of a shame that they took it out, you know? That felt good. I hopped too late. Oh, I got a bad tree again. Or bad cap outs. Although I got a good ending cut. That 0.5? Really? My fence was awful. Alright, well, we'll go. See what happens. Ah! I tricked off the rail too late. Man, actually made tree cut, then failed the first cut right after. Unlucky. Go next. Although it wasn't really like a fast tree, it was kind of slow. Like I lost time to my ghost there. And I think my ghost just gets like a mid one. There's that. Why'd I get so much air? I can't tell if I'm supposed to release that early or late. Only one trick. There goes my time save. I got a hop? Where's my trick? Man, I was actually breaking away. The lap 2 was very good until it wasn't. It's so sad. Like, I was saving time on every part. That could have been the run. Now we'll never know if it would have been, because I keep failing that shroom. I normally don't fail that one. Weird. Failed it twice in a row now. Pain. I don't have much else to say. Alright, I'm just kind of in the time trial zone now. There is a genuine chance I can do it tonight with my driving at the moment. Actually being kind of okay for once. That is, if I can clutch out a run. Which is not looking great, but it's possible. I mean, I just gotta pull through, right? Easy. Mile. So easy. Why would it ever be hard? Like, actually, why would it ever be hard? It's easy to get tops. I mean, I'm obviously just throwing for content. Alright, well, we'll get it this time. This will be the run. I believe. Believe in the power of the cow. Well, that's a stupid slow tree. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm supposed to late release because I lost so much time. I would have been lucky if that attached. I don't want to play Dandelion right now. I had my time with Dandelion, but that's kind of over. You know, I just played DK64, and I kind of want Chunky Kong. I don't know why I like Chunky Kong now, but I like Chunky Kong now. Bring Chunky Kong. For no reason. He's been in one game and one game only. He deserves a chance to come back. Bring back Chunky Kong. See, this is what I mean. Cindy doesn't know who Chunky Kong is, and it's very sad. You're missing out on Chunky Kong. Such a cool guy. Like, the modern age doesn't know about Chunky Kong. How are they gonna survive without that knowledge? I have to do 2 lefts. Which is fine, I can take the minor time loss. What? Hello, dirt? Okay. That was a 0.5 and I just ate some dirt. No, that's a meme. They murdered Chunky in that meme. It was very sad. Although, I guess if you want my serious Kong suggestion, can they bring Cranky Kong? I think he'd fit. I don't know why, but I feel like he'd fit. Also bring back Tollsworth. Tollsworth deserves to exist after non-existence for so long. Funky Kong? Don't you mean Funky Kong at that point? You could be with Swanky, I guess. Not like Swinky's really that cool of a Kong, but it's this idea that DNK's going with. So Cindy can be with Swanky Kong. That's the perfect fit. Okay, that felt better. And no trick, GG's. I did not say Slanky. I said Swanky. I don't think they're gonna make Diddy Kong a lightweight. He could be, but I don't think they would. I feel like he's been in a midweight in every game he's been in. So he's probably gonna be a midweight again. Not like that's a bad thing, but it is a thing. Keep in mind. I don't think they're ever gonna make Diddy light. Actually, was Diddy light in 60 and Double Dash? I don't remember if he was. I know he wasn't in Wii and 8. Was he in Double Dash? No, Swinky's not better. I don't know who Cindy would like. Cindy definitely would not like Lanky Kong. Or Cranky Kong. Or Diddy Kong. Or DK. Actually, Cindy might like DK. Cindy, do you like DK? You don't like any Kongs? No, that's just not true. There's always gotta be one. What about Bluster? Do you like Bluster Kong? I guarantee you Cindy doesn't know who I'm talking about. Which is why I can just say whatever I want. Make him sound better. Baby Kong? Oh yeah, Baby Kong is the thing, isn't he? It's the baby DK. Oh, you Googled this so I couldn't say anything. You don't like Bluster Kong? He has a good stash, though. What do you mean you don't like Bluster? He's a cool stash just for you. He's also spoiled rotten, but that's irrelevant. I am just not hitting this trick anymore. I had multiple chances and I just can't make it anymore. It's so over. I was on a hot streak for a little bit and just threw every time. How am I supposed to move on from this? That's a cow pun. If you think about it for like 2 seconds. You don't have to, but you can. You can dwell on it. I'm not hitting this trick anymore. It's so over. There are a lot of Kongs. Rare made a lot of Kongs at the time. Because Rare just basically made their whole franchise. Got Dixie Kong, Kitty Kong, Cranky Kong, Wrinkly Kong, who canonically dies. It's weird. There's Tiny Kong, Lanky Kong, Chunky, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, of course. Everybody knows Funky Kong. Ah, I'm too far wide. It was a good trick, but my alignment was off. Not always, YTZ. Lanky Kong would definitely not be a heavyweight. There's no world he's a heavy. He'd be a midweight. I think the only Kongs that would be heavyweights are probably Chunky. I don't think any of the other ones... I guess DK, but DK's already in the game. I don't think any other Kongs would... I guess Funky. But we already know he's a heavyweight. He's already in Wii. Okay. Bonk the wall. Doesn't Diddy Kong have the new model, though, that they need to show off in this game? Oh yeah, there's also those Kongs. From Voidco. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like they're gonna add K-Rool first, though. Before anyone else. I mean, considering how hyped up K-Rool is right now, I feel like they'd add him to this game. Just because how popular he is. Although they might not, who knows. I feel like they should, but that doesn't mean they will. Because they might keep K-Rool as like just a DK thing only. Which I could see them definitely doing. Like, I would not be surprised with that information. Whiskey Kong isn't a thing, Muppet. His parrot? You just mean the parrot. I don't remember its name. It has a name. The Donkey Kong Country Animal Buddy. Wait, does K. Rool himself have a parrot? I don't think he does, right? A little animal buddy for DK and crew. I suppose the bird would probably... I think the bird would be a midweight. Unless... Actually, Modern Bird's kind of small. They might be a lightweight. Man, you guys really love your beverages, huh? Your very questionable beverages. To be Kongs for some reason. I don't get it. But you do you, I guess. It's so over. I can't hit this trick anymore. I was on a 30-minute pace where I could potentially do it, and then I just threw every time. Now I can't PB ever again. Stream's canceled. Go home. Gotta go rage quit now or something. That is what fate has decided for me. D, can't hit the cut anymore. It's so over. Okay, now you're just saying random things in Kong. That's not really... You know what, you do you. I can't stop you. But yeah, I think Chunky Kong would be cool. That's it. I'll probably forget about Chunky Kong in a week, but right now I think Chunky Kong's cool. That's all I can say, I guess. There are no other notes. We just kind of maybe finally PB smile. Maybe. We keep trying, but that doesn't mean I'm ever gonna get it. That felt like a shaky landing. I definitely lost time to the last Nisk. Well, I guess it's fine, because the run's not dead, so... See what happens from here. Too much air. I think B is too slow for that, August. If I PB by 0.1, I'll be fine with it, because that means I no longer have the name of Dow as my PB. I'd be okay with that. Dow is giving me a headache. I can't beat Dow, they're too strong. Muppet, you're just biased. They would not be a great character. The kiddos should not be seeing somebody named Beer Kong in their Donkey Kong video games. I'm just saying. It doesn't really work. I mean, technically speaking, most of the Kongs, other than Bonanza, technically aren't made by Nintendo themselves. So, do they count as being Nintendo approved? Did they approve of the murdering of Wrinkly Kong? Is that their decision to kill her? Just murder a Kong, because why not? We need more violence in our video games, so she must go. There's no other way. She just must be gone, I guess. Can I, like, maybe get 2 tricks, please? I'd be, like, so much further ahead if I just get 2 tricks. This is tighter. Then I'm just ahead by a little bit going into this. And he missed the tree. GG's. Go next. Muppet, I don't like beer pong. Why would I want to do that? I'm trying to time trial right now. If I do that, I definitely can't time trial anymore. Is that a fun fact? It made my big blue PB slightly worse. Not a fun fact. That's a sad fact. How can a PB on big blue? I missed the mini turbo. GG's, back it up. Run's dead. No. I can't time trial on stream. I'll be drunk. There's no way you're catching me streaming if I'm drunk. There is no way I'm letting that fly. Because I've never been drunk before. And it's never gonna happen. You're never gonna see it. Because I refuse. I must keep all elements of control. Getting drunk would lose me that. So, never happening. And especially never on stream. If I ever stream while I'm drunk, there's gonna be problems. The law is my own. This is my law. There will never be a stream if I'm drunk. Because you don't get to know. You'll just be randomly canceled. Out of the blue because I'm having issues clearly that day. If ever I like actually drink something, that means I genuinely have issues. Now, that is all I can add. I will just genuinely have issues at that point. I don't know what would have got me to the point of actually starting to drink. That's just not good for my self-esteem. Clearly. Drunk? Sure, August. Let's go with that. That'll be the one day you can get a laugh out of me, but it won't be genuine. An edible knockout tour grind? What do you mean edible? Are you eating it? I don't think knockout tour is very edible. There's a lot of cars. I don't think you should be eating cars. That doesn't sound healthy. Muppet, you're technically the one that started it. Alright. We'll get a PB at some point. We keep fighting. It will happen. Trust. If I fight for long enough, something will happen eventually. It's just a matter of time before I finally clutch. I haven't got a single lap 3 yet. I'm gonna fail lap 3 shrooms. At this point, there's no way I don't. That was like the worst cut of all time. Okay, so late release is better. Got it. And no trick, because I can't see. Doing bits is fun, Muppet. I do bits all the time. Ron's dead. Go again. Welcome to Vibe Stream, where you can't PB. Barely even make it to lap 2. That is the time trial experience. Touche. You have a point. Bits don't exist on YouTube. You're right. That's my bad. I'll be more clearer next time. Or more clear. Like my ghost. That ghost is pretty clear. Nice. Better cut. Not the biggest lead, but a lead's a lead. Let's see what we can do with this. I would have been lucky if I can even keep that going. Why can't I get a good shroom? Every time. I'm so sad. I can't do it anymore. I'm too weak. I made it there again, just to fail shroom another time. Why am I like this? I'm on good runs, and I just can't pull after that, I guess. Do I just need to practice the second segment? At this point? Is that like the move? It's starting to feel like it might be. It's starting to get a little sad. I haven't even got to lap 3 yet today. Not once. Last session I got to lap 3 a few times. This session, none, despite me hitting tree NIST lap 2 a lot more than last stream. So I don't get it. I have a lack of understanding here. I didn't turn. That is truly unfortunate. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'll finally have a good time on Caltrack again. That day is a long ways away. It feels. At the moment, it's kind of sad. I suppose that is the fate that I have been given, and I must respect. That is where I'm at. And I must become stronger. To break through. And maybe not fail first rail over and over. That would help. Just a little bit. It would help a little bit. We'll see what we can do. Keep pushing, see what happens. If I push hard enough, something might happen eventually. I don't know how that would work, Muppet. Sounds confusing. Oops. This stream might be on the shorter end, we'll see, but I don't know for how long I'm gonna be able to push. Like one of those vibing streams where I might call it early if I have to. I feel like I'm not making any progress. We'll see though. Keep pushing for now. Although it's not working. My machines are weird, because sometimes I just run out of things to talk about on my own. And they're typically less active in general, so it's just kind of... It's into a weird mix. It's like just not enough going on. I fell first fence again, who's surprised? Got on the sub Onyx. I am ideally going for worldwide tops. The best splits give it, but I have to actually hit it, which is the problem. It has not been going too great at the moment, unfortunately. I keep fighting. I keep trying. Maybe that one day I will do it. Hello, Cindy, the supposed hype person. Do you have fun doing what you were doing? We got that, jail rally thing tomorrow. Everyone excited? I imagine we're probably not. But, I can still ask. Or left. Or right. You're falling asleep? That's fair. Maybe I'm falling asleep. I tried Burger Toad, and I couldn't get any good lap ones. I don't think Burger Toad's gonna fix my problem, unfortunately. He's just not fast enough. I think it's outright confirmed that he's slower on this track too. From what I remember. And I need all the time to get at this point. know what? That's fine. I'll take that over what else I could have got. Or whatever else. Can I make it past this cut, though? Slow off-road cut into ideal trick sequence. I guess that works. Okay, my lead was definitely cut to that off-road clip, but it's fine. Maybe we hit this. I misinputted. My hand wasn't even on the stick, it just kind of snapped. Nah. I don't want to add an extra cow to the screen. There's already 2 of them. I don't need more cows. Also, hasn't Gyarados done that before? I just find that distracting. I don't need tiny little cows running on the screen. That will not help. I need to be good at the game myself. I mean, it's knee Bowser. Who would ever set their PFP as knee Bowser? No one would do that. It'd give them too much aura. You know, I'm just surprised I made it over the ramp. Or rail, or wall, whatever else. Border works. I'll at least go for another, like, 10 minutes. See how I feel after that. Despite, I mean, me making it to lap 2 a bunch, I haven't ever got past lap 2, and that's not really ideal for a track like this, because that's when it should start getting easier, in theory. I don't do ending Nisk yet, or lap 3 Nisk. I just haven't practiced it. It's too risky for me at the moment. I don't even know if it's easier. It's probably harder. You have to do it when it's already intense. Muppet, you do realize with the lack of your driving ability, it's not really gonna... Even if I can't use items, I feel like I still have advantage. Like, if we pick a track like BC and I start in one, I don't need items at that point. As long as I don't mess up, I just kind of win. And the reason why I won is because I got mashed out. Can I not misinput a left, please? I'm holding left too early. Yeah, I'm charged upping too early. One of the two. I don't know which one it is. I'll find out eventually. That eventually is not right now. I'm just genuinely surprised they gave me the charge jump. I was not expecting another charge jump there at all. I thought it was too high. Can I stop clipping the off-road, please? Would help. Just a little bit. I'm behind. Okay, now I'm ahead again, but not by much. Which is far from ideal. I ideally want to be further ahead. GG. Muppet, you don't play the game. I don't know what to tell you. This game is one of those ones where you need time to actually know how to do everything. The truth hurts, I know, but that's just kind of what this game is. It's a test of persistence and willingness to learn. But you haven't played the game in a while. Look, overkill, it's so I can save, like, time, okay? You gotta understand that I'm saving time by doing this. It's worth it, because I'm gonna get a faster speedrun time. It's just a sacrifice you all are gonna have to make. In order to give me a faster speedrun time, you gotta set the fact that I'm jumping. onto the cows. Because there's no other way this could be done. Yeah, that was slow, but in order to not fall off, that's the only way I can bail that out. Why do I get, like, stupid fast ending, but my middle's just so awkward. In an ideal world, that could have, like, 0.5, maybe even 0.4. It's alright. We'll keep going. Gosh! Oh, I hate this game. Oh, I hate that ending so much. I would have PB'd for sure if it just gets that trick. Thank you, Moo Moo Meadows, for being garbage. I'm so sad. And I have to keep going. I think that would have done it too. I didn't lead time lap 3. So disheartening, man. And now I'm missing charge jump. GG's. What do you mean I almost yelled? I probably wasn't that close. I never yell. Muppet, now's not the time. Not in the mood for banter. You know, I just like focus on the track. Get close, I can get close again. No, there are no more cows. I think that was like the best lap 2 I got in a while, by the way. That was a 0.5. I can't remember the last time I 0.5 lap 2. Also, yes, Muppet. It was. Deal with it. I'm tired. There are moments where I don't want to deal with this, so I'm not going to. Banter doesn't last forever. There are times where you must focus and actually try to get the thing you're aiming for. Although now that I almost got close, it's probably not gonna happen. What do you mean you're proud of me for showing emotion? What is that supposed to mean? I've shown emotion before. How have I not shown emotion before, Cindy? What are you trying to tell me? Not really, Muppet. For the most part, it drives the same. Thanks, Cindy? This feels half-baked, but okay. I'll assume it's a compliment. I'm saying that like I'm questioning this. But whatever. I'll keep playing. How was your dishy-washy? Was it fun? Do you have a good time? I don't know why I didn't snap to the rail there. I think now that I got so close, it might just be over. You get the one run that's like almost there. How do you move on from that? Knowing you failed at the very last spot? And I think my time bleeds there too. I just had to hit the trick. And I didn't. How do I move on from that? How do I go on knowing that I failed? Run right at the finish line. What is there left for me?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Overkill. I'm trying. Definitely am. You had fun with Dishy Washy? I'm glad you had fun. Dishy Washy. At least it was an enjoyable experience. Yeah, I wasn't getting the charge up anyway. My alignment was completely off. Mooey Meadowy? What? That is a phrase of all time. You should do that, YTZ. You should upload it. Let the world know your cool time. Nothing wrong with that. The world has got to know that you have a 210. Trying to get the air unlucky. I mean, Wishy Washy is a Pokemon. It's like the fish that becomes a bunch of fish. But then when it's about to die, it just becomes one fish again. I think it's like the school of fish or something. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But it's there. They summon their friends. But then they all abandon them once they're about to die. They abandon the fish. And then they're left all alone to suffer. It's truly a sad fate for that one fish. The Wishy-Washy loses his friends once they're in danger. And then he just becomes useless. Like, literally useless. As in, he has no stats anymore. So he can't do anything on the field. That sounds like a Mickey quote, Muppet. That doesn't sound like something Mario would say. Or, that just sounds like Mickey Mouse would say that. I don't know why. That sounds like something Mickey would say. Or just any character from a Disney movie probably would still suffice. Not quite sober. I have to pretty much stream every day while the timer's active. You're pretty much guaranteed constant streams, but if that timer ever dies, streaming's probably taking a really big backseat. So yeah. There wouldn't be streams without the timer. No, you didn't say... I misread the first time because I'm trying to time travel at the same time. I have to like skim quick and hope I'm right. I don't know, I envision Mickey saying that, but I think I'm thinking like really old Mickey. Which might be why. I mean, I guess it could just be any wizard that would say that too. I guess I'm thinking of Fantasia Mickey, maybe. I don't know why I'm thinking of that one, but that would fit the bill here. Fantasia Mickey, because he's the sorcerer in that one. Or I guess more so a sorcerer's apprentice. Also, Pain. Oh, but I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that for now. There's plenty of time. Timer is... I think some people would say healthy. So let's just go with that. Timer is currently in a healthy state. Fits the bill well enough. I think I can pull through today. I've been close, but I just haven't solidified it yet. Just gotta believe that I can do it, and then I'll be able to do it. It really is that simple. Look, I'm believing in this run, so it'll make it across. The run didn't believe in me. I mean, it was Muppet, and then things happened. Like the 100-day anniversary happened, which caused the time to explode. And that's the main thing that got it to go up so high, but there were a few other days too. That's the main one. There are a few others that contributed. It was on death's door at a point, and now it's kind of just healthy. It went from sick to extremely healthy. It's weird. That's just what the timer did. It restored its HP points. In a bed. Just like a video game. Like Mario RPG. I don't know why I picked that one, but that's the one I picked, I guess. The one with The Legend of Zelda. It didn't even have to be an RPG. Living in Zelda, he does do too. Honestly, I should just be happy that I got the coin. I lost so much time, but at least the run's still alive. Yes, take it with a grain of salt, but at least it's alive, so we can keep going. I checked way too early. I mean, I played Sunshine before. I like Sunshine a lot, but I don't really know if I'm good at single-player commentary, so I probably won't. Well, I'll play the game, but I definitely won't be streaming it. I'll probably play it a little bit again, or at least finish my original Sunshine save. I think I got really close. I just didn't want to do all the blue coins. So I didn't. I could have beat the game at any point. I just didn't wanted to complete it, and I didn't do the blue coins. So yeah. I like Sunshine a lot, though. I think it's great. I like the movement in that game. I like spin jumping. I like blood. It just feels like a nice set of mechanics in that game. Also, I don't know if it'll last a year. You'll have to ask everybody else. I'm not in charge of this timer. Everyone else is. If it lasts a year, it lasts a year. That's out of my control. Only things that might give it a more realistic chance of that are like DLC dropping and stuff. At the moment, it might make it a year. Well, no, it probably won't. I don't think it has the staying power yet, but if Nintendo actually drops DLC at a reasonable rate, there's a chance. And I do mean a chance. It's not anything more than a chance. Why do you think it'll last at least a year, Cindy? I mean, I know it'd probably be GECKOTHON funding that again. The only reason why I went last year is because GECKOTHON funded it. I definitely wouldn't have went to MomoCon without the GECKOTHon. Just wouldn't have been able to justify it. I suppose we're almost a third of the way, yeah. You're right. Started on, what was it, April 3rd? We're about to get to August. Yeah, I suppose we are almost a third of the way through. Surprisingly. Maybe through a third of the year. Stop left tricking. Don't do that. Ah, nice try, Muppet. Think I'd be able to afford that? Is something like miraculous happen next year? No. I don't think I'd be able to. And then you'd all also owe me big time. I don't think you want that on your shoulders. If it lasts a year, I still wouldn't be able to. Given modern situations. Because how else am I supposed to start paying for editors and stuff? That sucks, Onyx. Best of luck when you try again. I hate it when I get a line like that. So sad. You just tricks too high. Then I just clip dirt and cry. Alright, we'll at least go for 2 hours today. Then I might call it shorter stream tonight, so we can prepare for the longer one tomorrow. Seems like a fair compromise. In my mind. And it's just a Viking stream anyway, so who cares? I think my sparks kind of died at this point. At least it feels like it has. No, it won't. At bare minimum, it's gonna last 3. The one last time lasted 3 hours. I think it's gonna last for 3. At bare minimum. I'm not as good at drill as I am at boomerang. So, yeah. There's no guarantee I make, like, am as dominant as it was in Boomerang Rally. I was extremely dominant there. What is this, 0.5? Should be. Gives a 0.4. Well, can't wait to fail the tree. Actually, I failed the rail. Yep. Called it. No. Boomerang lasted 3 because I genuinely enjoyed it. I like Boomerang. So I just kind of extended because people kept asking to keep going, and I said okay. Despite already having 8, which was the win number that I was seeking. I can win Boomerang. Boomerang's great. I love Boomerang. Have I said that already? Yeah, you get it by this point. I mean, it was kind of a speedrun. I only lost once. I think I won every other one. I just lost one time, because I think I low rolled. S5. I never got out early, surprisingly. There were a few times where I got close, but I don't think I ever actually lost early. Which is funny. Because I really should have. How did I jump too high? I can't. I already have a timer on screen. I'm not trying to overstimulate people. There already is one timer on stream. We don't need 2. I believe so, Muppet. I can't handle 2. That's too much overstimulation. I can barely handle this cow on screen. Cindy would know, because Cindy never goes, but it's there. Cindy should go sometime. Sounds worth it. For Cindy specifically. She should have won last year too, but she didn't, I guess. For reasons. Called fear. I think my momentum's died. This is awkward. How did I do that too late again? I don't think that's gonna happen today, Jirachi, which is fine. We don't need a cow pyramid. We can live with just a singular cow for once. It'll be okay. One cow. What do you mean you don't know the answer? Also, why are you speaking in the third person again? Cindy, you are Cindy. I don't know who you're trying to phrase this as, unless there's another Cindy that you know. Pain. Cindy Pretendy the sequel? I didn't know there were two Cindy Pretendies in the world. That seems important to know. I should learn that information. That there are two Cindy Pretendies. Not just one. Seems like very important information. You know, for the future. I shook too late? Really unfortunate. Oh my gosh, it happened again. I hate it here. I can't do it. I'm too weak. Are you able to send 100 for 2 jewels? That doesn't make sense. 100 is worth 2? Math is weird. I didn't know 100 equaled 2. The world makes no sense. We'll never understand this world. Or is not one, I guess, worth understanding at this point. Bad. What do you mean I'm gonna be able to pick you up? Nuh-uh. Why would I do it? Cindy can do it. Cindy has a car. You and Cindy can ride together. You two trust each other. Fellow staff members. You would definitely trust each other. Oh, you're not? Okay, well, sorry, Muppet. Guess no one's picking you up then. Well, actually, Muppet, if you really want to know, my car is struggling with highways right now. My car is kind of old and kind of bad. I haven't really needed a new one, so I haven't got it, but it struggles on the highway. So I would not be able to drive you anywhere, sorry. Car is currently struggling, as is. It's an oldie. It does its job. No, I'm not driving the Rob Hog. See, Jirachi gets it. I don't want to risk that. You've only been driving for a few months. You should drive more. Get more experience. Never hurts to get more experience with road rage. For all the people that do lame stuff on the road. I would have been surprised if that made it. I mean, Atlanta's kind of like Moo Moo Highway. Think about it. Yeah, by that time up, you already have infinitely more money, so you can just fly. You're overcomplicating this. You don't need to force somebody else into a long road trip just because you need to get picked up. Just bite the bullet and go on more planes. It's that simple. Cow, can you trick, please? We need some more trick animations. Muppet, you clearly can speak American. You can type it. You can speak it. I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be alright. Is that true, Avid? I wouldn't know. I rarely go on flights because I don't like... Well, actually, I don't mind flying, but it is... I don't really have much of a reason to fly anywhere. I would have no idea if that's true or not. Pain. Got at least 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can get one last push. One more run. Lap 2. We'll see how I'm feeling. I keep bonking, so I'm losing my boost. Gotta take a chill pill then, Cindy. Don't stress out. Not worth it. Let your boyfriend do all the work. You can just sit back and relax. Obviously. That's clearly the play, right? Just make your boyfriend do all the heavy lifting and you can just lay back and actually enjoy the vacation. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Why can I hit that if I can't trick? I don't get it. I feel like every time I miss that trick, I get the second one. I really don't know why that's a thing for me. Darn it. Yeah, he can carry you when you're tired. He can plan everything out for you too. He can play the game for you if you decide to play it at MamaCon itself. There's a lot he can do for you. He can do everything. And you just have to relax. And enjoy. You can play in the 2v2 together. Like, what do you have to lose? Although I guess playing in the 2v2 would imply that you're actually playing. I guess that's not what you want, is it? I had a feeling. No, MamaCon's May, typically. So, yeah, that's like eons away. Which I'm not really going to be worrying about for a while. I don't even know if I'll be going yet. Because, I mean, the only reason why I went last time, because I thought it'd be interesting. But then I failed, and I was very sad. Because I was a loser. I was a winner, and a loser at the same time. This truly is an unfortunate... was an unfortunate day. Can I not get cheese, please? What do you mean it'd be so embarrassing? How would it be embarrassing to play? You can just play Knockout in that case, because they're not going to stream it again, obviously. They don't care about their Knockout casts. Most casual, enticing event. But why would they care about that? That's not important. Come on. Cindy, that's not a disadvantage. Just get better. Everyone's on an even playing field. It's unfair to say you're gonna be worse than people just because you're feminine. That is not how it works. You are stronger than you think. Also unrelated. Come on. I'm just getting bad fences now. And I drifted too early. GG's. Pack it up. That was gonna be a drift anyway. Open sauce? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Well, it makes sense if it's like an open builder thing. Of course I wouldn't understand, or DIY builder. I am not a construction kind of guy. Manual labor is definitely not my expertise. I'd imagine it is, Muppet. So why don't you just get good then, Cindy? Why don't you not make excuses and just get good? What's stopping you? Like, you could just become stronger. You can always improve. Always get stronger. But you could. Like, you can just get better at driving. Or you can just play knockout. You could be like me. Only actually play knockout, and then just say you're good. When you're actually not. Wait, I never say I'm good. That point doesn't apply, never mind. You can always get stronger, Cindy. Just gotta believe in yourself. Gotta believe in yourself, put in the time, the effort, learn the knowledge, and then execute on the knowledge. Learn how races play. You can do all that. You can get good. Don't let the haters lead you astray. I mean, if someone like me can be good at the game, you can definitely be good at the game. From the war? Why were you... What? You were at war? You win? Did you not die on the front lines? I hope you didn't die at the front lines. Clearly you didn't. Unless this is an alt at this point and Luke's actually dead. Did someone just take Luke's phone on the battleground? Is that what happened? That's honestly kind of tragic. What else do I have to add? Honestly, not much. Definitely, I think next time I get a tree cut will be the last run of the night. I don't think I'm getting it today. Despite my efforts, I just can't pull through right now. It was a stinking last cut. Oh, and that one, apparently. Well, that was quick. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna wrap it up early today. I don't know. I don't have much else to say. This has not been a great time trial stream, ultimately. I'm just a little bit off, too. That's alright. Hope we all enjoyed it, at least. Despite it being, you know, vibing stream. Tomorrow's gonna be the drill rally thing. So, be prepared. Go do your homework or something. You guys have a good rest of your night. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.